I come from a Persian Jewish family. I lived in Iran for the first 15 years of my life. Growing up in Iran in a Jewish family, we did celebrate all the Jewish holidays. We went to all the scripture and we read the Haggadah, and we read we went to the Seder. So it was a wonderful, wonderful experience. At the age of 15, I came to United States. Never really got adjusted. I was homesick, I was depressed. Also was very worried about my parents. The whole country went through the chaos and the revolution, and it was the beginning of that whole ordeal. I did not really have a good close friends. I did not have people that I could relate to. Basically a loner for a long time. As I was living in an apartment complex with my brother, there were a few guys there that really were nice and kind, and so little by little I did befriend them and we became good friends. One of the guys, his name was Tom, he asked me whether or not I was interested to find out about the Jewish Messiah. To me, I was a Jew. I believed in Moses, I believed in God. I had no idea whatsoever who this Yeshua or Jesus was. I was very surprised when I was introduced to the New Testament scripture. I saw how all the writers of the New Testament were Jews. When I read the words of Yeshua and what he's taught and proclaimed, I was like so wowed about it. He claimed to be the Jewish Messiah. With all my heart, I remember vividly that I really told God that, God, if you're real and if Yeshua is real, I'd like to know about it. I want you to reveal yourself to me. I want you to show me whether or not he is the Jewish Messiah. I was reading both the Hebrew scripture and the Bible and comparing the two, and it took a while, maybe about 3 months, but I finally was convinced that Yeshua is the Messiah. That was just like a wow moment for me. It was just incredible. I said, yes, I do believe that Yeshua is who he claimed to be, and then I would like to get to know him and accept him into my life. I felt a joy that was missing in my life. I felt hope in my life. I felt that there is something within me that is now directing me and making me in a close relationship with God. And I really felt that that presence in my life, a presence, godly presence, spiritual presence that I never had experienced before. My older brother and my uncle were totally opposed and against my belief. They felt that I'm betraying my faith and them, and just been brainwashed, and I was told I could not associate with any of Messianic believers or people who believe in Yeshua. I was forbidden to read my scripture. I was totally alienated from my faith. I started to associate with what I usually call not so kosher people. 3 of my best friends were the 3 biggest drug dealers. Basically, my life was about partying and having fun. It didn't take long that I became a drug addict, compulsive gambler. The matter got worse and worse and worse. Became an alcoholic. Ended up incarcerated and in prison. I was totally insane. I was totally without God. But I knew that the only thing that will restore my insanity and my way of life to what it was Yeshua and his love. I vividly heard God's voice that he's calling me back, and that's when I knew that God has a purpose and a call on my life. Through all my insanity and the things I was doing before I recommitted my life back to God, I'm so happy and so wonderfully blessed for being where I am in my life, free from all my different addictions and issues I had in my life, totally free in Yeshua. It's very hard to explain how amazingly thankful and blessed I am about that.